We began in Africa. It is the birthplace of our species. This is not just a theory, it's written in our DNA. Every human being carries within them the story of an African origin. This shared heritage connects us all. Fossil evidence and genetic studies confirm our African roots. About 200,000 years ago, our ancestors emerged in Africa. They ventured out, populating the world. This migration is known as the Out of Africa theory. It is a cornerstone of human evolutionary understanding. This journey wasn't a single event, it was a series of migrations over millennia. Each wave carried our ancestors further from their African homeland. They adapted to new environments and challenges. Their genes evolved over time, reflecting their experiences. Our understanding of human evolution is constantly refined. New discoveries provide more details. Yet, the fundamental truth remains unchanged. Africa is our ancestral home. It is where our story began. Africa is not just the birthplace of our species. It's also the cradle of our genetic diversity. Human populations in Africa have had more time to evolve and diversify. They possess a wider range of genetic variations than any other population group. Think of it like a family tree. The longer a branch exists, the more branches and leaves it can grow. Similarly, the extended time humans have spent in Africa has led to greater genetic diversity within African populations. This diversity isn't just about appearances. It also translates to variations in our immune systems, our metabolisms, and other biological traits. This rich genetic tapestry is a testament to the adaptability and resilience of our species. Understanding this diversity is crucial. It holds the key to unlocking new medical treatments. It can help us understand our susceptibility to diseases. It sheds light on our evolutionary past. The term dominant gene often causes confusion. It doesn't mean one gene is stronger or better than another. Dominance in genetics refers to how genes are expressed. Let's look at skin pigmentation as an example. Skin color is determined by melanin, a pigment produced by our cells. The more melanin you have, the darker your skin. Multiple genes influence melanin production. Some variants promote melanin production while others inhibit it. Imagine two genes controlling melanin production. One promotes melanin, the other inhibits it. If you inherit both variants, the melanin-promoting gene will often dominate. This means your skin will likely be darker. However, the other gene hasn't disappeared. It's still part of your genetic makeup. It might be expressed in future generations. This interplay of genes creates the spectrum of skin tones we see today. As our ancestors migrated out of Africa, they carried their genes with them. These genes, shaped by millennia of African evolution, became the foundation for human genetic diversity worldwide. Every migration, every interaction, every intermarriage contributed to the tapestry of human genetics. Imagine early humans migrating across continents. They encountered new environments, new challenges, and new people. They adapted, they intermingled, and their genes reflected these experiences. Over time, this led to the incredible diversity we see in human populations today. From the Inuit people of the Arctic to the indigenous tribes of the Amazon, each population carries within them the echoes of our shared African ancestry. This genetic intermixing wasn't always smooth or harmonious. History is rife with examples of conflict and oppression fueled by misconceptions about race and ethnicity. Yet, through it all, our shared genetic heritage persists. Section 5. The African Shield Genetic Strength. The genetic diversity found in populations of African descent is not just a matter of historical curiosity, it has profound implications for our understanding of human health and disease resistance. This diversity can be viewed as a genetic shield providing a wider range of defenses against diseases. Consider sickle cell trait, a genetic condition common in people of African descent. While it can cause health problems, it also provides significant protection against malaria. This protection provided a survival advantage in regions where malaria was prevalent. This is just one example of how genetic variations, often rooted in our African ancestry, can confer health benefits. Researchers are constantly discovering new links between our genes and our susceptibility to diseases. Understanding these connections is crucial for developing new medical treatments and interventions. It allows us to tailor healthcare to individual needs, taking into account their unique genetic makeup. Embracing our shared heritage. Dominant genes have been misused to justify racist ideologies. This is scientifically inaccurate and dangerous. Race is more of a social construct than a biological reality. We are all far more alike than different. Our shared African ancestry should unite us. We are all connected, part of one human family. Celebrate our shared heritage and work for a just world. Section 7. Celebrating our genetic tapestry. Our genes tell a story. It's a story of migration, adaptation and survival. It's a story that began in Africa and continues to unfold today. Understanding this story shapes our future. The more we learn, the better equipped we are to address health challenges. Genetics is relevant to all of us. Our differences are something to celebrate. Section 8, a final word on our interconnected world. As we delve deeper into the human genome, we uncover more evidence of our shared ancestry. The story our genes tell is one of interconnectedness, a reminder that despite our superficial differences, we are all part of one human family. The Out of Africa theory, with its emphasis on human migration and genetic mixing, underscores this fundamental truth. We are all Africans beneath the surface, descendants of those early explorers who ventured out from the cradle of humanity. This knowledge carries with it a profound responsibility. We must use this understanding to foster empathy, dismantle harmful stereotypes, and build a more just and equitable world for all. Our genes tell a story of unity, a narrative that transcends borders and celebrates the beauty of our shared human experience.